Hey guys, it's Doomed here. Just wanted to let you know I'm going to be changing my upload schedule to just Saturday and Sunday, Australian time, local Sydney time, because uni's starting back up and I need to focus on that and I won't have enough time. Anyway, time to get to the purpose of this video, and that's Mercy, or talking about it. I've got some footage from a comp game I had with my friends running in the background, but let's begin. The problem with Mercy, or at least what I've noticed people tend to complain about the most, is that you can't really pick up skills to use for other heroes. Like Mercy, when you think about her kit, it doesn't really have something to transfer. Maybe shooting with your pistol transfers to shooting with D.Va, but apart from that, like Guardian Angel, you can travel long distances to your teammates. Closest we have to that is Swift Strike and Dash from Tracer and Genji, but they can't cancel out mid Dash or mid Swift Strike. You can shorten the distance, yeah, but you can't also shoot. You've got no preparation for that. With Rez, it's such a vital part of her, like, her entire kit, that pretty much changing it wouldn't make sense. But maybe with Guardian Angel, we could have a dash system to make the maneuverability feel like Tracer's and Genji's. I don't know. Have a limited amount of dashes and dash a certain amount of distance. Because right now, Mercy's the only support hero that cannot fend for herself without like a second delay. Like Ana can pull out a sleep dart, or she can instantly turn and damage people, because her gun can allow for both damage and healing. Zen can heal with his orb while shooting. Like, that's the whole point of Zen. Lucio passively heals his teammates, and his gun allows him to shoot. But Mercy, you have to wait like a second, 0.2 seconds before you can pull out your gun and start doing damage. And even then, more often than not, if you're far away from your teammates, you're screwed because you've got no escape routes. But a good Mercy will always position herself or himself to ensure that they do have an escape route. I'd keep the healing the same, but damage boost. It's one of those abilities I don't really use in game. I don't know why, but I just maybe it's something to do with having to learn more about Mercy. But in my games, it's very rare I'll be damage boosting anyone, because I put so much focus on making sure my allies stay healed in a fight that I don't. Whenever I do start damage boosting someone, I lose focus and I stop healing, and that can get people killed, which is not ideal. If there was one ability I'd take out of Mercy's kit, it would be damage boost. But when I take something out, I want to bring something back in, and that's an E ability. For me, I'm thinking the best E ability for Mercy would probably be a damage reduction buff to your allies. For example, if someone's about to ult on your team, you put in a damage reduction on them, like Ironclad, like the same amount of damage reduction on Bastion, and you can protect your teammates more. But it goes away after your teammate has taken a certain amount of damage, like say 200, so it works kind of like a Zarya bubble. That way you can train yourself to bubble as efficiently as a Zarya would while playing Mercy. And it also forces you to be more, forces Mercies to be more aware of their teammates, their ultimates, how to combo with them. Aside from just flying up and pressing damage boost on them. The damage reduction would also be massive if you feel like you need to res, but you see your allies low. Like, I can count the numerous times I go into res 2 people and then have Reinhardt or Lucio or Zarya die immediately after I finished resing. With a damage reduction, you can keep them alive for just that little bit longer so you can turn your healing on. Kind of like Ana with her grenade can heal more. So it prolongs their life easier in a way, I guess. Another possible ability is for a bit of your ultimate meter, you make yourself invulnerable. I've heard so many jokes about people saying, Mercy, I wish Mercy could res herself. But if you made yourself invulnerable for like 10% of your ult meter, Mercies won't need to sit on their res so often, and they can get into fights knowing they have that option to make themselves invulnerable for a certain amount of time. But they need to use that very cautiously, because the moment you use it, you'll lose some of your res, which your team might need. But a Mercy that's in her team that uses the invulnerability and immediately heals back up can get that res back. Anyway, these are just my ideas of how to improve Mercy gameplay. Let me know if you guys agree, if you guys have your own ideas in the comments, and leave a like if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Overwatch gameplay, or I'm thinking about branching into other games. And peace out.